Hi guys, welcome to your daily tarot reading for Saturday, the 15th of May 2021. Thanks for joining me. I'm going to use my deck of cards again for today's reading, the Gregory Scott Tarot, a tarot of positive clarity. Let's see what these cards have to say about Saturday. My readings are for all signs of the zodiac. They're for everyone who watches, so it doesn't matter if you're a Taurus or Gemini, Aquarius, Pisces. All I do really is I ask the cards, what is the day going to be like? What's the story? Give us a heads up on the day's energy. And let's have a look at what they're going to say today. First card is the Nine of Wands. The Knight of Pentacles. And the Nine of Cups. Okay, so the Nine of Wands is a card that says the worst is behind you. You can see this young woman at the top of the mountain celebrating and cheering because she's come a long way. So this card is interesting because it says sometimes it's important to just take a time out and to celebrate your achievements and where you've come from, rather than immediately looking at the next obstacle that you have to get to, you know, the next mountain peak that you have to climb. She's got some injuries here. She's got some cuts on her arms and her trousers are kind of ripped. So it hasn't been an easy journey. There have been obstacles in her path and she's really had to slog for parts of the journey. She's chosen one goal. She set her mind to it. She's actually achieved it. So the card is saying that one, things are going to get a little bit easier for you. Two, you're on the right track because you are going in the right direction. And three, take a moment to actually give yourself a round of applause and to celebrate your achievements, because there will always be another mountain to climb. And on this day, it's really important that you give yourself some props for how far you've come and what you've been doing. Yeah, and to actually celebrate your achievements. And by celebrating your achievements, it's interesting because it's kind of like a self-fulfilling prophecy. You manifest a path that's going to be easier in future. If you look at the next problem, as soon as you're up there, you focus on that and you make it bigger. Remember, it's one of the laws of the universe that whatever you focus on expands. So by focusing on your achievements and where you've come from and how far you've come, all of your successes are highlighted and get bigger. If you just make a list of all the problems that are up next, then they seem much more daunting and more difficult. Next, we've got the Knight of Pentacles, and the Knight cards are always extreme. So she's extreme in the sense that she's got the money bug. She's got this money demon whispering in her ears. The coins are clinking. And she's getting sucked into this belief that money is the be-all and end-all, that money is really important. So that's important because if you mistake the money that you get with the actual process of making money, then you're doing yourself a disservice. It's kind of mistaking the end goal for the journey and just being result-oriented rather than process-oriented. So all of us have talents and skills that we can use on planet Earth to make a living for ourselves. We've all been given something that we can use on a daily basis to pay our bills, and not just in a way that feels torturous and like hell. It's in a way where you actually feel like, wow, I'm using my own talents, that feels good. I'm doing something meaningful, and a nice side effect of that is that it's paying my bills. And I really believe that each person has that residing within, and it's important that we tap into that, and that's why I'm always talking about life purpose and passion. So on that level, the Nine of Wands, you find what you can do on a practical level that takes you away from this money obsession, and it actually puts you back into a place of freedom where you can do something you enjoy and you have enough to not only get by but to thrive in life. So if you do mistake or kind of put the cart before the horse and you say, well, the only thing that's important is the cash, and you become overly materialistic, you're really doing yourself a disservice because you're only focusing on the material outcome, and you're dismissing your own talents and your own sense of fulfillment and your own joy getting up every morning and saying, hey, I get to do this job. All you're looking at then is, am I making enough? What about my neighbor who makes more than me? I need to compete and I need to make even more. And in my experience, when you become that materialistic, the first thing that goes out the window are your morals and your personal beliefs, and you start doing things that you would never do under other circumstances. And that's why it's problematic, because you then act against your true nature. And it's extreme in the sense that you start taking practical actions which you're not happy with for the money, and then you start to feel bad about yourself because you're doing things that aren't aligned with who you are. So the Knight of Pentacles is just a process. Everyone goes through this. We've got the Page of Pentacles, someone who doesn't know what they're going to do or how they're going to do it. The Knight of Pentacles, who finds some way to do it, but who goes into these extremes. And then ultimately the King and Queen of Pentacles, who avoid these mistakes and get to a place of doing something that they love. In the Suit of Pentacles, for example, being focused on the process and paying their bills rather than making this mistake of just taking the outcome so seriously. So what you're able to do today is you're able to leave behind this obsession with your financial status or the amount of money you've got or the way you look. The Pentacles is the element of earth, so it also rules the body and your health. So you're able to overcome and leave behind some sort of an obsession that holds you back and makes you feel trapped. The reason I wanted a little demon in this card is because the demons are representative of being trapped and stuck through the physical, through the practical, earthy side of things. And whenever we become overly focused on our security or our appearance or money or status or anything like that, we're in trouble, because all of those things are earthy and haven't really got anything on us in spiritual truth. And when you really invest in those things, you're never going to be happy because they control you and they give you this false sense of security which doesn't deliver. So, by overcoming this pitfall or this potential trap and leaving the obsession behind, you're actually able to tap into your hopes and dreams being realized and doing something that you genuinely enjoy. So if you're not obsessed, you've got the time and space. In this case, the dream is to spend time with family. That's her ultimate happy place, to have the dog and the kids and the husband and the fireworks in the background. That's her personal dream state. For others, it may be having a party or going swimming or anything banal that takes you to your happy place. And rather than looking at the next obstacle that's now meant to be resolved, celebrate the fact, and the fireworks are quite interesting there, celebrate the fact that you're able to leave behind an obsession that has control over you, that you're able to transcend it, to let go, and then to be free to enjoy the good, simple things in life that genuinely make you happy before you line up the next obsession that you want to resolve. Because again, believe me, this isn't like the last time you're going to obsess about something. We all come and go out of this. It's not like, oh, okay, my money obsession is gone on this day, so it's gone forever. Nothing is ever absolute. So even though you're able to leave it behind on this day, you can you can rely on the fact that at some point in your life, you'll lose perspective on something else. So don't be so quick to try and clear every problem you've ever had off your plate. There's just no need. Enjoy the fact that you're getting rid of one issue in a really meaningful way today. That makes you freer. It gives you the time and space and emotional capacity to really enjoy the good life and to celebrate how far you've come. 9 is spirituality and completion. in numerology. So we've got a 9, another 9. So you're really able to close something off which has kept you from your happy place. 9 and 9 is 18, and a chord card counts as 1. So 18 and 1 is 19. 1 and 9 is 10. 10 reduces to 1 in numerology, and 1 is about being a pioneer, taking action, and focusing on yourself. So you're the one who's got you. You are the person who has got you to the top of the mountain, okay? You're the one who took you from A to B. So really celebrate yourself. Put yourself in the limelight and say, I deserve happiness and I deserve to have a great day because I'm the one who left behind this negative thing. No one else did. I did. By working with my higher self, with my true feelings and beliefs and values and etc., and being authentic with myself, and I get to throw a bit of a party for myself as a sign of appreciation. So really do appreciate yourself today and just say thank you for everything you've done for you. If you're not going to do it, why should other people? And especially if other people don't celebrate you, you celebrate you. You deserve it. Have a wonderful day. If you would like a personal reading with me, please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. On the front page, click on book your reading to order your reading with me. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe and share the video online. Have a fabulous Saturday and I'll speak to you tomorrow.